I knew as soon as I started Hexagon Force that this was going to be painful, but I didn't know how painful it would really end up. The first difficult part in this level is the ship part right here, which I died to probably over 100 times, which is followed by a ball section and the drop. The drop is the hardest part of the level. At 40%, I've died over 150 times. Then there's an orb spam section and the only UFO section. Then there's a mini dual ball, which I think is really fun to play. Probably the only enjoyable part in this level. Then there's another cube section and the final ship that is at half speed. I was struggling to get past 15% a lot in this level. Like, just look at this. How many deaths can you count? Too many deaths, that's the answer. But I finally managed to get an actual run. I had actually managed to get a new best, and I got to the drop, but I wasn't even the hard part of the drop. This was only the first death of many at 40%. In my first few attempts, this day was looking promising, with 39% as my daily best. Then I spent some time practicing the duel. And when I go back into normal mode, this happens. And shortly after that, this happens. And also, around the same time, I managed to get 60 to 100%. On day 3, I was getting nowhere, but then all of a sudden, I passed the spam, I passed the UFO, the super fun ball, the pink ship section. I had fluked the level from 49 all the way to 83%. The attempt after that ended like this. I was so consistent all of a sudden, I was sure I could beat it that day. And I was getting even more consistent with this run. I died at 89 and 84. And 84 again. 80% 4 times in a day was not something to be mad about, but I wasn't aware of that then, so I ended the day. Not too much happened on day 4, except me dying at 40% over 25 times. At this point, I was over 420 attempts into this level, and was starting to get angry, so I dropped Hexagon Force. About a month later, I decided to come back to Hexagon Force, and after 700 long attempts, on attempt 700, this happened.
how legends are made.